If you've been looking for some relief, now's the time.
And if you've been outside at all this evening, the relief is already
it's
here.
Cool, yeah. A little chilly even.
Windows open, air conditioners off. Enjoy
nature's air conditioner, right, Bill?
Enjoy the silence. There we go. Hey, tomorrow morning, it's a fall feel for you, which is as much alliteration as I can put into one sentence. So there you go. Sunshine, we're in the mid-50s. I could have thrown a little fog in there as well, at least in some of the valleys. We'll be in the low 70s. Tons of sun tomorrow at midday. Tons of sun late in the day, too. Just a great afternoon. Sunshine, mild, low humidity. That's nice. Let's talk about how we get there. First off, Max Track Live Doppler. Well, we're going to give it a couple of days off now. So good news there. Apologies to Neil Diamond. Tomorrow will be like a September morn. Just put that little earworm in there. Let it percolate a little bit. You'll be humming that as you go to bed tonight. Best rain chance looks to be on Saturday. The Muggies return for us next week. Today was also the final day of a normal high of 86. That's our peak for the entire summer season. Tomorrow, the downward slide begins. Well, we kind of beat it to the punch when temperatures today and tomorrow and Friday all several degrees below normal. By the early part of next week, we're going several degrees above. Now, this is the important numbers. The dew point, because that's really how you feel when you walk outside. These numbers have been sitting upper 60s, low 70s here the last couple of days. Now they are in the 50s. That's when you walk outside and it feels terrific. Also leaves some fairly cool temperatures. Look at Mount Sterling is down to 57. You've got 59 coming out of Danville. Frankfurt's at 61, London 65, so is Jackson. Lexington, we sit at 63. The air, again, remains very comfortable. The winds are light northwest. Nice big moon out there for you tonight. That high today is 77. Big Canadian high. Now, it's a cool high at the moment for us. Thing is, this is going to begin to moderate. We still have strong August sun out there. What's going to happen as that high comes overhead tonight and tomorrow? Our weather is pristine. Terrific stuff. The high is going to drift off to the east for us Friday. Our winds turn a little more southerly. We'll kick a couple of degrees up. Not really the humidity yet. That's going to wait for that warm front to come by. That comes by on Saturday with the best chances for rain. The thing is, the cold front following may never get here, because what this high is going to do is basically just sit there and muscle up. And when that happens, we start cranking the heat and humidity more as we get on into next week. In fact, that high may be around well into next week. And watch the surge of heat. Now, for Thursday, see that little orange right there? Okay, so we're still in the upper 70s, right around 80. 80's in the maroon, 90 is in the red. Friday, there you see it. Okay, now we're into the 80s. We go ahead then into Saturday. 90s begin to encroach into western Kentucky. We're still into the 80s here. By the time we get you on into Sunday, the heat begins to build, and we'll be into the upper 80s at that point. 90s are in our future. Big weather story, Hurricane Lane. Oh, this was a Category 5 storm briefly earlier today. It's back down to a 4. It's weakened some. You can see the outer bands swirling out ahead over the islands of Hawaii from the Big Island all the way up toward Oahu, where there are hurricane warnings all the way up to Honolulu there. It's a Category 4 storm with winds 145 miles per hour. Now, the hurricane itself may never make landfall. It's going to be close, and certainly exceedingly heavy rains. Flooding will be occurring. Strong winds will be occurring on all the islands as well, but you see the path may again just kind of parallel the island chain. We hope that's the case and it gets a little further out to sea. Patchy fog's a possibility, otherwise clear tonight. We're in the mid-50s and it's upper 70s tomorrow. We'll be around 80 on Friday. Look at those lows in the 50s. Thursday Night Live looks terrific. Kenny Owens is playing Thursday Night Live this week. If you're ever going to go, that's the time. Saturday, there's your rain chance.